Akaba means welcome, and you are welcome to Wall Street today. My name is Eddie.
And my name is Davi.
It's been a long while.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and we hope you are doing well.
Our verse has been testing for us.
If it is the first time chancing upon our video, please do subscribe and also like our video as well. We appreciate that a lot. It doesn't cost you anything anyway. So if today is the first time, I guess you might want to hang around for some time and see what we're going to discuss. Yeah, recording from Ghana, the land of gold, you know.
Where we did not get the gold.
The
gold is the foreigners are the ones using the gold.
Oh, but we have some local folks. We have some local gold mines as well. So let's not behave as if
the local gold mines are being managed by the Chinese
taking everything.
Yes, the Chinese are literally taking almost everything. Okay,
but it's one of the peaceful countries too you can find in the west of Africa.
The most peaceful country in West Africa.
Actually, almost the whole world. One of the most peaceful countries. Come on,
it's the most peaceful country in West Africa, but I cannot say it's the most peaceful country in the world.
One of the most peaceful country in the world.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can walk on the streets 12, 1, nothing will happen. I'm safe. I can even speak my mind and nothing will happen.
We are in Ghana. This is Akufo-Addo's regime. This is Akufo-Addo's regime.
I can even speak your mind.
People have been arrested for less.
Anyway, that is true though, but then I guess the country is getting tense by the day, and if you're not careful and you don't speak at the right side of your mouth, you're gonna be arrested.
Yes.
You know, you're gonna be arrested.
Rambo style.
Yeah. So recently there was this story about the most honest man in Ghana right now. Yeah. So
why is he the most honest man in Ghana?
Well, this young man, he's a taxi driver, and apparently he picked an elderly woman, I think a woman who sells fish at the market, and after dropping the woman, he went home or so. Then he found a scarf, woman's scarf, and it was containing a sum of money. That's around 8,400 Ghana cedis. That is, let's say, equivalent of around $800 to $900. I mean, you know, our currency is really low now, so the dollar is really on top.
Even though the dollar is free falling because of the crisis.
Yeah, but
they are falling much further than the dollar.
Ours is going too down.
And we are not at war.
Yeah. So this guy found the money, and he apparently the next day he returned the money because he took the woman to her house, so he knew where the woman was living. So he returned the money, and the woman was full of gratitude and praising the man, and it became
it went viral. So somebody recorded the entire.
Yeah, it was recorded.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and it went viral. People started praising the guy, dashing him money. All sort of things. From the vice president of the Republic of Ghana, the most peaceful country in the world, to the last man standing. Everybody was praising this guy, and it was really funny.
But there's nothing wrong with me praising him. Somebody has done.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Praising people for their good works.
Of course, what he did is good. We wouldn't deny that. Of course, who would find such amount of money in this economy? Okay, in this country, Ghana,
in this harsh country,
in this
harsh economy,
in this Ghana, and return the money. Probably if you pick like 10 people, you're gonna get like 8 or 7 who will say
the money.
That would just go with the money, of course. They'll pretend as if they don't know where the person lives, or they have forgotten where they dropped the person.
And they are the one or two like me who would gladly return it.
Yeah, and there are the few who will also return it. Yeah. So this gentleman happens to be one of the few who will return the money. He returned the money, and he's getting a lot of praise and even gifts, money, and from the vice president to some pastors to his church, the Church of Pentecost, then also certain individuals, businessmen and stuff like that.
MCs and the rest of it. I have no problem if the church decides to reward such people, or even if businessmen decides to reward such people who have decided to be honest or do a good deed. The worry comes when government officials seem to be stumbling over each other trying to outdo each other when it comes to the presentation of gifts. For somebody who, in my own opinion, has just executed his own moral obligation. You understand? We are talking about a country where children have not had food under the school feeding program. We are talking about a country where national service personnel.
I'm not going too far.
Have not. I'll get there. Have not. I mean, among the plethora of problems we have, of which we need money to address, I do not think using all that sum to congratulate.
So you are saying that the vice president giving the guy 20,000 Ghana
not him alone. Government
officials. People, I mean, the government who are giving the guy.
Government officials, not the people. If the church wants to do it, if businessmen,
but you have a problem with government officials doing it.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's take it from the point where we all appreciate the guy and we all say that what he did, of course, it's right. It's the right thing. I mean, logically, you don't take what does not belong to you.
Morally.
Morally.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I said it was his moral obligation.
Yeah, if it's not yours, you don't take it. Okay, someone boarded a car and left his or her packages in your car. You return it, especially when you know where the person lives. Okay, it's not like it is lost. And even in advanced countries,
on a couple of occasions, I have to be honest, I've got taxi driver return my phone to me.
Yeah, I mean, in the advanced countries, there is this lost and found kind of a department where you return lost items so that they will find the owners. Yeah, but then in a country like ours, I mean, that wouldn't exist. That wouldn't work because what you have is being taken from you. Yeah, so the guy returning this thing was a good thing in our country. And as you said, what baffles me and some people is the rate at which he's being rewarded for what he did.
Like I said,
okay. So
if the government
I'm coming. Whether from the government perspective or from even individual perspective, okay. The word I'm tempted to use is too much. I'm tempted to use that word because it sort of projects us in a certain way to the outside world.
We are hypocrites.
Yeah, it sort of projects us in a certain way because we are supposed to be morally upright, especially if we tout that we are a Christian nation in quotes. Okay.
Or religious nation.
Or religious nation. Yeah, I think that would be a right word. Or religious nation. So if you should leave your phone in a church, in a car, and someone returns it, okay, thank you.
We're a religious nation where we abhor evil.
We abhor evil.
The gays and homosexuals are bringing rats onto us.
A whole lot of things. Condom use. Abortion. A whole lot of things.
Because we are prim and proper. We are saints.
Yeah. But in the same country too, where
you return money and then
when you return money and it's like you are being healed. Like, whoa, you've not seen this before. Come on, what have you been preaching about? The people are listening already. They are not listening. Are you telling me that this is the only guy who goes to church and listens to the preaching?
So this even though we're on different pages, this is why I don't understand. So if let's just assume it was, say, a government official, say the vice president, who was the first person to give him money, it will not have been a problem. But person A does it, a businessman does it, and then this MC is also doing. Then it's almost as if the government officials are trying to outdo each other.
So at a point in time, I was like they are ready for the clout. Everybody wants to, because the thing went viral. Everybody wants to be part of the guy's story. So okay, this person have done this. This person has awarded this guy with this. So it's like it became sort of a competition.
Exactly, and that is the worry.
Yeah, it's that is your society. That is your society. That is the society we live in.
Anyway, we're happy for him. Everybody and where they get their blessings from. So.
Yeah, you may call it a blessing. Yeah, you may call it luck. You may call it whatever you want to call it. But then, it's good for him. We're not gonna sit here and say that. It's bad for him or something.
His time have come.
that is the time. He's supposed to make some money for himself. We wish him well. We pray that he equally behave upright. It is your moral. It's morally right that you do not take what does not belong to you. Let not behave as if it is out of the norm. No, it's not out of it. It's when you take it that is out of the norm. Okay, so let not behave like that, and let's continue to be there for each other. I think that is it, because
let us know what you think about this issue. Do you think it's appropriate that a driver has had so much gifts for doing his moral obligation?
What does that speak to us as a nation? I mean, how does that project us in the eyes of the outside world? Probably the advanced country where someone's phone can fall down and someone can easily return it. We are not saying bad things do not happen outside there, but then I think
Dubai, for example, if you have people who have gone to Dubai, even something as simple as your phone, you leave your phone somewhere and then they find you to give you your phone. They actually find where you live, and then they bring the phone to you.